Get a little bit of gasoline. You come down, I'll set your place on fire. Let's get higher. You come down, I'll set your place on fire. Let's get higher. Get a little bit of gasoline. Welcome to another dark city. I'ma make it burn.
Hi, welcome back to S.W.E Racing. As you guys all know, I'm kind of cheap. I try to do everything by recycling and getting out as cheap as I can. So, we went over to our local cheese factory, and my good friend Gilbert gave me a whole pallet of this stuff right here, this foam board. And what we're going to do, put them all together in panels, make installation out of them. We're going to start with the ceiling. We don't have enough to do all the place, but we'll get more as it comes available. Eventually all the walls will be done and the ceiling will be done. Quite a process. They got 3 different types. So I'm assuming it was like 2 sides, a bottom and a top, so they're all different. But we take 2 different ones, and then we have to cut out these ones right here. We cut the ends, which allows us to use this grooved in, and we tongue and groove them together, glue them and tape them, and then we end up with a full-size panel like that one right there. So we're just going to continue to hook them together like that. What they're going to do, they're going to go across the top of them beams up there, lowering the ceiling down, making our heater much more efficient. A little bit of insulation in here, warm it up, and we are in it $50 so far for the tape, which I had some left over from doing the heater, but I went and bought 4 more rolls. They're about $10 a piece. Bought some Elmer's glue all to glue them all together. And so, yeah, we're going to insulate this place for next to nothing, because that's the way we roll. We'll get back to you when we get some more built, and we're going to try to get some of it up today. I don't know how much we'll get done, but we're going to do what we can do. We'll see you in a little bit. Well, guys, we didn't get a whole lot done on the insulation. We got 3 sections put up. Didn't get a whole lot done, but what we did do is we went and picked up more parts for the late model. So we already have the whole front bumper section we got to get put back on. Then we got the new updated pan hard bar mount that goes over the driveline. I don't know if you've seen the one that's in there. It completely goes around the driveline. This is the upgraded lighter version of that. So we're going to get that put on. We got the radiator with the electric fan on it. We got all of our lines that we needed in our reservoir for the power steering. We got the pump. We got the mounting bracket. We got new header gaskets. The lower brace that goes across the bottom of the frame to hold the radiator. We got 2 180-degree headers to put on it. We got the full exhaust system to hook up to the 180s. And we got a full containment seat to go with it. To put in it. We want to be really safe in this car. It's going to be going a lot faster. So we want to make sure we're safe. Sorry about the hand. So we have the full containment seat. The top piece right there that bolts across the top. We got the sides, the leg rests, both headrests, the whole deal. Oh, and we got the mounting bracket to install it, aluminum. What else did we get? I think that's about it, but that's pretty much everything we need to put this back together other than the carburetor. We're still going to get an alternator. I ain't decided if I'm going to run an alternator or not. I think I will, just because it's easier not having to charge the battery all the time. So yeah, getting parts together. I was going to use the new radiator over there that I bought. This one is a little bigger, which fits the air box. This was the original radiator that was in the car, so it'll be easier to just go right back in. It's already got the fan, the plugs and everything are already set up here on the car. Well, these go to the brake fans right here. Our alternator brackets. One of these go to the fan. It must be this one down here. And this is the ground wire for it. So that'll all hook right back up because it did come out of this car in the first place. So we still got to do a carburetor, which I've got one in that car that'll work great for it, but I love that carburetor. I'm going to get a different one. So yeah, we got everything to basically put this all back together. I'll show you what I was talking about that panhard bar mount. See if you can see it down in there. Let me zoom in a little. Right there. See how it goes all the way around the driveline? That's not actually the best one for it. So we got the newer updated one that we're going to put on there, and we'll get her done. But yeah, so we're going to hold off on the installation for a little bit. We're going to get this here more squared away. I kind of really want to get to working on this and get it done. So to where I went and got all the parts mostly that I need, we're going to go after it. We'll get another video here in a little bit. I'm not going to do any work on it today. Today's Sunday. The other part of that video with the installation was Saturday. Me and Buck's going to go watch a movie and take it easy for today. And tomorrow after work, we'll come in here and start getting the headers and everything else on. And you'll get to watch this come together. It ain't got that far to go, or doesn't have that far to go, I should say. But we got all the wiring that we got to put back together, stuff like that, which isn't too bad. So I want to get all that done and get all the engine stuff done, get the headers and everything on, get this panhard bar mount done before I start hanging the body back on. The body will go right on fairly easy. We still need, it's got a brand new fuel cell, so we need to hook up the fuel cell line. We need to hook up the overflow line, which it's sitting right in the car here. Drop this window net. This right here is your overflow line. Hooks into the fuel cell. It's got a one-way check valve. You can hear that. So that way it doesn't allow the fuel to come out if you flip over. God forbid you're upside down, you ain't gonna have fuel pouring out. So that just hooks up right like that onto that fitting and comes through the back of the tail. So this little piece right here will be sticking out of the tail. Yeah, so we almost got everything to put her all back together. Like I said, I think the only thing we're missing right now is the carburetor. And then we got to go through and do some suspension stuff, because I know this spindle here wasn't on there at first, and we put it on. So, I mean, none of our toe or anything is lined up. So we'll go through and do that. Get that all set up. And yeah. All right, guys. Stop here in next video. Depending on how long this video is, probably be a different one. We'll start putting it together. Have a good Sunday. Oh, and by the way, heard from Skyler today, texted in this morning over at FFR. He's feeling great. He said he feels amazing. So look for a speedy return on that, and he'll be back at it too. Special thanks to Austin, Skyler, all the whole Fleming family racing. They mentioned me on their last video. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Once again, Go see Miller Time Motorsports. Hit them up, old Sea-Dog. He don't ever mention me. Why am I mentioning him? Just kidding. Go see Sea-Dog. Go check out Miller Time Motorsports. He's a great guy. Fleming Family Racing, FFR. I don't know why I have trouble saying Fleming Family Racing. Must be too many F's. But FFR, look them up. YouTube, Facebook. Tell them you said hi. All right.